Alright, this year my New Year's resolution was to complete the challenge known as 75 Hard. For anyone who doesn't know, 75 Hard is a challenge designed by First Form CEO Andy Frisella, and it consists of the following elements. 2 45-minute workouts, one of which is outside, 1 gallon of water, 10 pages of nonfiction, sticking to a diet with no alcohol or cheat meals, and then taking a progress picture. And this is maintained every day for 75 days. If you fail to complete one of these tasks on one of the days, then you failed the challenge and you have to start over again. So I attempted this challenge in 2023, but I failed around 40 days in because I fell asleep before I could complete the required amount of reading. But in 2024, I was actually able to finish this challenge. I was able to complete it, and actually very recently, it's been about a week. Upon finishing the challenge, I had transformed my body from this into this. So it's important to note that Frisella states that it's not a fitness challenge, but it's a mental toughness transformation program. And while I saw these major physical changes, I noticed even more improvements in my mental health, in my discipline, and in my motivation. So starting off with my workouts, I already had a pretty good habit of going to the gym and lifting weights pretty much every day. So I continue to implement this kind of training, shooting for failing around 10 to 12 reps and typically going over the 45-minute requirement. But my split focused on chest and shoulders, arms, back and rear delts, and legs. So for my outdoor workout, I had to be a little more creative. I tried to knock these workouts out in the morning before the day caught up with me. I would do everything from runs, walks, hikes, pickleball, and even would do ab workouts outside. But by the end of 75 Hard, my workout schedule was typically a run in the morning and lifting weights in the late afternoon on top of cheer practice. So a lot of people ask me if I could include cheer practice as a workout, and I guess I could, but I wanted to push myself a little bit more and separate 75 Hard from cheer. So there were some days where I was doing 2 cheer practices, and then I had 2 workouts on top of cheer practice. I knew I wanted to lose fat and get lean in time for summer, so I decided to cut back on my calories for my diet. I got real excited and I dropped my calories way too low to begin with, but within a few weeks I kind of realized what I was doing wasn't very healthy, and I got my calories back up to a reasonable spot, and I continued to lose weight consistently. I prioritized whole foods and high protein intake, and this kind of kept me satiated throughout the whole day. Drinking a gallon of water initially was very difficult, and I hated getting up every 10 minutes to go to the bathroom. But I kind of discovered if I wake up and drink a liter of water before I go on my run, then my body is kind of primed to be able to intake a gallon of water or even more. So by the end of 75 Hard, I was actually drinking more than a gallon of water every day, pretty easily. So I knew I needed to place a special emphasis on reading because that's what made me fail last time. Even though I really love reading, it can be hard to find a time to read 10 pages. So I designated a time every morning after my run when I would eat breakfast. And while I was eating breakfast, I would read 10 pages of the book I was reading, and then just kind of knock it out early in the day. So this task was the easiest, but also the hardest. So many days passed where I was taking a progress picture at 11:45 p.m. because I had forgotten about it. So with it being the easiest, it was also the hardest because it would kind of sneak up on me and was very easily forgotten. So I ended up losing over 20 pounds, and I was able to keep most of my strength and my muscle mass. I competed in a powerlifting competition at my university and managed to win in my weight class. The grit and determination it took me to get up and run in the morning when it was cold, and the discipline to kind of keep my eating in check throughout these 75 days taught me a lot about myself and what I'm actually capable of. And I would recommend this challenge to anyone who's not happy with themselves mentally or physically, because you'd be surprised at what you can accomplish when you put your mind to it, and I think you'll develop a lot more self-worth and self-value as a person. So thanks for watching, guys. I'd love it if you guys commented what your goals are for this year, whether it's fitness, it's a physical goal, or a mental goal, or if you're planning on completing a challenge like 75 hard. Let me know, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.